Hey everyone, so I've been getting so many requests to do a tutorial with the new Urban Decay Naked palette, and I got this a couple of weeks ago, maybe a bit longer, and I haven't done a tutorial with it yet, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do it. And I just thought I'd do a simple autumn-winter makeup look. So I've incorporated a lot of the kind of plummy, kind of shimmery colours, and then obviously a darker, more vampy lip. So if you want to see how I did this look, then keep watching. So for my under eye concealer, I'm going to use this by Clinique, and I can't remember the name of this because it's rubbed off, but it's basically a kind of salmon coloured concealer. This is great for if you're trying to hide dark circles. And I mean, I don't really have dramatic dark circles, but I do just have a bit of discoloration under my eye, so I'm just going to put a bit of that under my eye. And kind of around the tear duct area. And then I'm going to take a clean 217 and just buff that all in so it's all smooth. Then I'm going to go to my Lasting Perfections concealer. This is from Collection 2000. This is a really great kind of high coverage concealer. I'm just going to place some of that directly under my eyes, around my nose, and then I'm just going to buff that in again with my 217. I'm also going to take a small amount of that Lasting Perfections concealer and just put it on my eyes, just to act as a base for my eyeshadows. And then just quickly before I do my eyeshadow, I'm going to go and fill in my brows, just because I want to get the rough shape of them before I go on to creating the eye look. And if you've watched my videos for a while, you'll know that I normally just fill in my brows with a angled brush and just some eyeshadow, some brown eyeshadow. But I've actually recently come across this product, which is absolutely amazing. I got this in my Carmine box this month, and it is absolutely incredible. It's a brow pen, and it's by A La Carte Cosmetics, and mine is in the shade Taupe. And if you look here, this is what it looks like. It's basically like an eyeliner brush or pen, and that's the kind of colour that I've got. And all you do is just draw that into your brows, but it makes them look really, really natural. And this pen lets you get a really neat line, especially at the front of your brow right here. It's often quite hard to fill in with a powder, simply because the hairs get a lot more sparse. So it really allows you to just get a really crisp, neat shape. Now I've got my eyebrows shaped, I'm going to go on to the eyeshadows, and as you've all have requested, this is going to be from the Naked palette from Urban Decay. I got this fair while ago, but I don't think I've done a tutorial with it, and I got a lot of requests to do a tutorial with this. It's just a really nice neutral shimmery palette, which is great for anyone who doesn't like going crazy with bold colours. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take a kind of domed fluffy brush like this one. It's kind of tapered. This is a Sigma E45, and I'm going to pick up the first colour I'm going to use, which is called Naked, and it's just a really soft brown. I'm just going to tilt my head back and just run this all the way through my crease. It's just going to give some added definition, and we'll blend it out in a second. I'm just going to take my fluffy brush. This is also from Sigma, and this was originally their SS224. I'm not sure on the new name of it, but I'll put a link to all the brushes below. I'm just going to buff that Naked colour through, just so it blends upwards. So it's really, really subtle, just a slight shadow in our crease. And then for all over my lid, I'm going to use this colour right here, which is called Sin. It's a really pretty kind of shimmery, peachy pink colour. I'm going to take that on a large concealer brush. This is also from Sigma. This is the F75. I'm just going to dampen that a little with some Fix Plus from MAC. Pop that all over my eyelid. And by dampening it, I'm just intensifying the shimmer. So it just makes it a little bit more glittery on the lid. At this point, I'm just going to flip my concealer brush around, so I've got the clean side, and then I'm going to pick up the next colour from the palette, which is called Toasted. This, again, kind of shimmery pink, pinky purple brown kind of colour. I'm just going to work that along my lash line and on my outer corner. Blending it up a little into my crease. I'm just going to go back to my fluffy brush and just buff out that edge. On a little small pencil brush, this is the SS219. Again, I'm not sure on the new name of it because I got this a while ago. I'm going to take this dark purpley brown colour called Hustle. I'm going to really pack that onto my outer lash line in the very outer corner. And then just flick the shadow upwards. Once again, I'm going to go back to my fluffy brush and just buff out the edges. On my angled brush, I'm going to take the lightest colour in the palette called Virgin, which is a really pretty pinkish white, very shimmery colour. I'm going to pop that on my inner corner, just here, just to really brighten up the eye. I'm just going to run some under the arch of my brow. And then the final step for the eyeshadows, I'm just going to clean off that angled brush and then take this beautiful kind of golden colour called Smog. And I'm just going to run that along my lower lash line. And I'm just going to buff those colours just to blend it a little under my eye with just a fluffy brush. For my eyeliner, I'm going to use a waterproof eyeliner from Stila. I don't know the name of this one, but it's actually a kind of green eyeliner with gold shimmer in it. And it really doesn't smudge at all, so I'm going to put this in my tight line and also a bit into my waterline. And so then the final stage for the eyes is to apply mascara. And I'm going to use my new favourite, which is this one from Soap & Glory, and it's their Thick and Fast Mascara in Super Jet Black. So then for the rest of my face, I'm just going to apply a small amount of my Garnier BB cream. I really like this, and I haven't used it in a while, so I thought I'd get it back out for this tutorial. And I use the lightest colour, if you're wondering. So I'm just going to put a small amount of that all over my face and just buff it in. And then on the tops of my cheeks, I'm going to put a bit of NARS's Orgasm Illuminator, which is a kind of coppery gold highlighter. It's really pretty and I never use it, but I started using it the other day and I actually really like it. So I'm just going to put a really small amount of that just at the tops of my cheeks. And I find it gives a kind of warmth to your face without having to use bronzer, which is great because you don't really want to overdo the bronzer in the winter simply because it looks a bit odd. And I'm definitely someone who uses a lot of bronzer because I'm so pale. So this is a really nice alternative for just a subtle bit of warmth for your face. And then for my blusher, I'm going to use this blush from Cargo, which is in the colour Coral Beach. And it looks like this. It's really pretty. It's again quite shimmery, but it's just so nice on the cheeks, especially if you use a small amount. So I'm just going to swirl my brush in, tap it off, and then just apply a little bit of this on my cheeks. I'll just go back to my foundation brush and just blend that all in. And so then the final part of this look is to give it the kind of really bold vampy lip, which I know can put a lot of people off, but I actually got this lipstick from New CID in my Carmine box as well this month, and it's really cool. It has like a little light on the end that shines, and it's got a mirror on the lid as well. But this colour, okay, it's going to look really scary and dark, but it's actually really pretty if you put it on and then blot it. So that's what I'm going to do for this video. Firstly, I'm just going to take a nude lip liner and just outline my lips. Then I'm just going to colour in the corners a bit. It just makes your lips look fuller. Now at this point, if you really didn't want to go for the dark, vampy red lip, you could actually leave your lips like this and just kind of smudge the lip liner a bit more and add on a clear gloss or something, and it would just be a lot more natural if you really don't want to go for the bright lip. But I'm going to show you the bold lip, just in case you do want to try something new this autumn, winter. Kind of go a bit more all out. So I'm going to take this lipstick, which I showed you earlier. This is in the colour Very Cherry. It's really pretty. I'll do a swatch of it here. It's really gorgeous. I'm just going to apply it. Just to the middle of my lips. And then I'm going to blend it through with my finger. See that I've actually got some of the lipstick colour still on my finger, and you can actually put a small amount of that on your cheeks and it'll actually really tie in the look. If you just blend that through really lightly, it's only a tiny amount of product, but it just ties all the colours together. And so then that completes my kind of autumn winter vampy look. This look is definitely coming back in. I think probably mainly because of the new Twilight film that's come out. But I don't know, it's definitely on trend, and I think it's just something that can be very, very pretty but not too overpowering in autumn winter. So if you give it a try, let me know, and let me know what you think below, and I'll list everything I used as always below with links to where you can get it, and I shall see you all soon.